And it came to pass after this
that there was again a battle with the Philistines.
Wait, and it came to pass after this that there was again a battle
with
fight.
the Philistines.
If you have a pen, underline the word again. You have a pen in your Bible, underline the word again. Again. And what? Again, Philippi.
At God. The Sibekai. The Hushathites.
Every work to fight person, tell them end of repeated battles.
Say not again.
Not again.
Look your neighbor, don't look at me. Say not again.
Not again.
Someone came to me. Prophet came to me. Said, man of God, I said, what? Guide them. So how many hear it? Somebody said, what? He said he had a dream. I said, what is the dream? He said he had a dream where I was driving 30. And I asked him, I said, oh God, in your father's house, yo, who drove taxi? He said his father drove taxi. I said, your father's house, who is the poorest man in your community? He said his father is the poorest man in your community. I said, right now, after your father, you are the next poverty in your house. Jesus. He said, man of God, you are prophesying. Jesus. I said, the definition of your dream is you are about to drive taxi. He said, yes. On Monday, you want to go and do one bonanza, take taxi.
Hey,
a prophet.
I said, the Lord was telling you to come and meet me for me to deliver you, unless you go and drive taxi. Hey. Them that knows their God.
Yes, sir.
Not again.
See my prophets.
Them that knows their God.
The reason why underground water comes out, fire appears from nowhere, is them that knows their God.
Yes, sir.
He said, greater work shall you do if you know your God. Yeah, there's some of you here. Listen to this. Yeah. Sometimes money comes to your hand. Until that one finishes, another will come.
Yes, sir.
Repeated battles.
Not again.
You will take a salary. Even before your salary comes, you have borrowed ×2 of the salary. You will borrow money from hoping that your salary will pay. Before salary comes, your enemies don't check your face, begin they sick. The second one, they sick. The top, they sick. Was no food for house, no school fees to pay. So any time comes, every day of your life till you die, you are a debtor. Repeated battles.
When you thought that I have built my house, I have built cars, I have businesses everywhere.
You wake up one morning, discover that you have lost everything.
Oh, Jesus.
Abraham was one man that had a bitter battle. At 75, he had a child. Tell me, of what joy is a child at 75? At what joy? He said, what? Who are the child there? Who are the child? Give me a child. Abraham was 20. Was going to hold the child. Abraham was 20.
Yes, sir.
He was going to do what?
To
hold the child. He prayed and prayed and prayed. The child did not come. He desired for a child. Child did not come. At 35, he fasted. Child did not come. At 40, at 50. Now watch this. Me and this man who look good on the beginning.
Apu you go. Apu you mena. Apu you get.
Do you on me is because I'm young.
Yes, sir.
Young.
Young daddy.
Young.
Sir, come. Carry the child.
Okay.
I don't my baby. You begin to get your baby, sir.
Wako.
Who did defeat me, Anna?
Ayuna.
Ayuna.
Because he is old.
Yes, sir.
I came to pray one prayer for you. I remove my shoes
Jesus.
as a prophet.
I receive as a son.
I stand on my altar.
Ah.
I hold my pair of hands, sir.
Ah.
Everyone who is late in destiny here. Everyone who is kind to God for one thing or the other.
After this service, in the next 7 days, that will come to pass. I step up to pass. If you are young, God will remember you early. I said, if you are young, God will remember you early.
The Bible said, David became a king, and he looked for the house of his helper. When he got there, they told him that Benjamin is dead. And he said, who is remaining in the house of Jonathan, that I may show kindness?
Why? Because
Jonathan was a man that helped him. Jonathan labored for him. Jonathan was close to him. But yeah, when Jonathan was alive, Jonathan heard that David was already a king. They could make him a prime minister,
but David forgot about him. Jonathan heard that David was now a king. He had the capacity to change his life. But what happened?
Until Jonathan died, David did not come. It was after he was dead that he said, who is remaining in his house, that I may show kindness. They brought his child, was crippled, who was lame. Give me your 2 hands. You will not be in the sick bed when your testimony will arrive.
I don't like your amen here. I say you will not be in the sick bed when your breakthrough will arrive.
Number 2, why do I need to end repeated battles? Repeated battle makes you look like a failure while you're not a failure. Repeated battle makes you look as if you are lazy while you are not lazy. So the reason why he does not succeed is because he's a lazy man. No.
If there's anything,
You must pray against. You must pray against repeated battles.
the first battle of David
Was when he was 16 years old. They wanted to crown him as a king. They came. They wanted to give the oil to steps. Check what happened. They wanted to pour the oil on someone else. Yo, what did happen? Well, if not that God was interested in David, David would have become a king. David would have become a prime minister. The Bible said, and what? Samuel carried the jar of oil. He went to the house of David. It's fine. When he got there, they lined up all the children. God, long story short, I taught you this before. They began to pour the oil one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. He wanted to pour the oil on someone else. God told him, Samuel, he's not the one. Second, he's not the one. Third, he's not the one. And they poured all the children. And said, Samuel talked to God. He said, I thought you said there's a king in this house. He said, answer, Father. There's still another one. And Samuel asked, do you have any other child that what? That is still remaining? He said, yes, I have one. He's in the bush. Number one family battle you need to pray against today is repeated battle of your father's house. Being generated from your father's house. I was born into a family of what? Of 5 wives. My father had about 39 children. My mother was the last wife. That is why I don't judge people. For me, I get story too. You ain't the judge. You get story. You made the open your fire. So, yes, the first boy was struggling and struggling and struggling and struggling. The second one was struggling and struggling and struggling. The third one was struggling and struggling and struggling. He got to a point that the third one, I sat there in my house one day because he was making me promises. Don't worry, you go to school. I will take care of you. While he was struggling, I sat. I was waiting for him. Yeah, one day in the house, and they called me on the phone. They said, "Abraham, where you there? Your brother want to see you." I said, I was happy that my helpers arrived. My helper came with a car. If I knew, they brought him in a sick bed. I held his hand. I began to cry. And he prayed. He said, what I could not achieve, you will achieve it. He died in my hand. After he died, now shout, he don't read. Do you know what it means? When you have an elder brother that you are looking up to, there are many of you who are seated here today, your family is looking up to you. That is why you don't need to die. You don't have Allah. See, for the fact that you take care of people, you don't have to die. Even if you're hungry to die, because of the people you take care of, refuse to die.
Yeah, you start.
If I am hungry to die, let's assume I want to die, but the head of the people I'm taking care of cannot allow me to die. If you must change the repeated battles in your father's house, number two thing you must do, you must be people that have helped people. You must be someone that helped somebody. And what happened? Look, to come long story short, when my brother died, I shouted, I cried, my struggle started. The reason why I help people every day, I live my life, I don't mind my life, is because I know what is called suffer. Yeah. And they poured the oil. To come long story short, David came. When Samuel saw him, when Samuel saw him, Samuel said, it's not like me. I want to pour the oil on your head. Though. It's because you have found favor before God. There are people who want to help you, but because they know your past, they don't want to help you. Because they know your history, they don't want to come close to you. There's anything you must do after this service. As we close, if God must end repeated battles in your life, you have to end your thinking first. What is the thinking? That thinking that I cannot sit, I cannot make it, I cannot go forward, I cannot push forward, that money will not come, that contract will not come. That mentality, you have to end it. You have to put your past behind you. Now, watch this. This is your past. Past are normally not good. They are not beautiful. They are always ugly. Look at it. Check this. This is mockery. This is prostitution. This is armed robbery. This is wickedness. This is mistake. This is abortion. Can I push?
Sir.
What do you see? See. What can you see? Talk to me. What can you see? What? What? Now, this is what you see. Anywhere I go, it moves with me. Shame, failure, poverty. Anywhere I go, it does what? It's floating with me. The reason why a lot of you have not ended your battle, you keep living in the past. You keep living in your mistakes.
The reason why most of you don't live your past. Anytime you see failure, you remember the evil you done. Anytime someone disappoints you, you remember you were a prostitute. Anytime someone wants to marry you, they will not remember that your father was a bastard, your mother was an harlot. They do what?
My God.
Do you know why you see it? You are thinking about it. You are condemning yourself with it. Can I pray, preach here today? You are doing what? You are condemning yourself with it. Anyone who lives in the past can never see the favor of God. If you keep living in the past, you made a mistake. On that day, you will not go to work again. Someone stole something on your head. They lied against you. You have retired from the. For that reason, you don't want to do anything. Hunger will beat you. Nobody will feed you. Watch this. This is my past. I use a raw body. Yeah, listen. God does write this everybody. God does not remember you. What of people say about you? God remembers you because of what you say about yourself. It does not count. Yeah, in this town, when I came out, I started Champions Church in a small house, a small building. I was borrowing cars to drive. Sometimes my sons will come, I will borrow their car, I will drive for a program. When I was coming, I gave up everything, my account, everything. I entered this town with 3 pairs of jalabia. I was known as prophetic Joshua of Abraham. You are old member here. Everybody know me that garment white jalabia church. Your today, the disappointment you face is not your future, is your past. Is your what? Is your past. You see me, everywhere I go, this with me. That they have not signed the contract does not mean they will not sign it. That your mother do not know your father does not mean you too, your child will become a bastard. I don't know if I'm preaching here today. Watch this. It kills me. Watch this. But if I drop it, I've moved away. Is you still with me? Now check this, everybody. Until you leave your past behind you, nothing good can come. Stop living in your past. Yeah. We're doing champions. When we are doing champions, before I started, he told me, he gave me a mandate. He said, before you build your house, build a church. Before you buy a car, buy the church land. Yeah, I was running with what God has told me. Everybody were shouting, oh, I thought it's your doo-doo. How come he cannot buy a car for himself? I thought he said he's the one that prays for people. They told Jesus at the cross, the 2 thieves at the side. See, I thought the one of them told Jesus, he said, I thought you are the Messiah. He said, I thought you are this, you are that, you are that, you are that. People will always use your past against you. But close your ears from what they are saying about your past. Yeah, your future. Think your future. Forget your past. Anytime you think about your past, your future cannot be bright. Can never be bright. A problem shared is not a problem solved. A problem shared is announcement to the public. If you feel, if I tell my friend, this problem I'm into, it's a lie. Before you know, he has told somebody. Before you know, it becomes the topic of everywhere. Leave your past. You are not married. Does not mean you will not be married.
You don't have a child. Does not mean God cannot give you double for your trouble. Your children are not doing well. It's not because God abandoned them. It is because
the hair they cut shall grow again.
give me any strong man
In the Israel. Yo,
give me any strong man
in Israel. If they defeat me, all the Philistines will become a servant to you. Yeah. And he said, if I defeat you, all Israel will become a servant to me. So I said, I agree. How can you make a bet when you know you don't have anybody that can fight?
he agreed
On what? On the fight. Yeah.
the Bible said for 1 day 2 days 3 days 4 days one man stood in the center of Israel was shouting, the God of Israel is useless. For 10 days, the man was shouting, the God of Israel is a wasted God. 4 days, for 30 days, the man was shouting, the God of Israel is a powerless God.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, everybody. Do you know why everybody failed in your family? The reason why your father failed, the reason why your mother failed, the reason why your siblings failed, the reason why your cousins failed, they failed because you are the one that will break them out of repeated battles.
Yes, sir. Deep.
Every voice, evil voice that you don't silence,
We silence you.
for 31 days, Goliath was shouting, the God of Israel
It's a fake God.
for 35 days. Nobody could come out, nobody could defeat. There are many of you here.
Yes, sir.
There are people in your father's house. They tried business, they failed. Your brothers, they tried to establish, they failed. Your sisters, they tried to go to school, they failed. Your brothers, they tried to carry you from poverty, they failed.
Yes, sir.
People die of sickness. People die of sickness in your father's house. You sat down, you are looking, you are on WhatsApp, you are on Facebook, you are on TikTok. People don't succeed. People go to marriage, they come back. You are on Facebook. People go to hustle, they come back to your father's house. Your brothers went, you return back. Your sister went, you return back. You cannot tell yourself, I have to change your pattern.
Push your neighbor.
Push your neighbor.
Say, quench that voice.
Say, quench that voice. Say, silence that voice.
Silence that voice.
Say, that voice is an evil voice.
That voice is an evil voice.
Every voice that you don't silence will silence you. How do you know a voice? How do you know an evil voice? Number one pattern to know an evil voice. Everybody in the family are struggling. Nobody succeed. There's a voice that is making noise in your father's village.
Yes, sir.
There's a voice that is making noise in your father's compound. How do you know an evil voice? Everybody who travels to Lagos to hustle, they must come back to the village to come and sit with you, the mother, to come and sit with you, the father. There's a voice that's making noise.
A voice.
A voice. Can I shock you? If you don't silence it, it will silence your generation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can't sit when nothing is working. Things are not working for you. You are seated. Your husband, nothing is working. You are seated. Your children, nothing is working. You are seated. A voice is crying. The God of your house is useless. Watch this. Open your hands, everybody. I want to go. Stretch it for me. I speak to your hands.
I receive.
I speak to your children.
I receive.
I speak to your husband.
I receive.
I speak to your wife.
Every evil voice sitting on your glory,
Sitting on your destiny. Evil voice pronouncing evil. If you shut him and tell them, I quench that voice. Goliath made noise for 35 nights. For 40,
36, 37, 38.
for 40 days.
Goliath was making noise. And David was in the bush. David told his brother, he said, brother, he said, how are you? He said, fine. He said, brother, at the hear voice for the center of village, what thing they happened for them? The brother said, shut up your mouth. Oh. He said, me, I hear them too. Me, I do it. I hear them
too.
I'll fight, I'm not fight now, Rondo. He said, shut up your mouth. Yeah. Some of you, you are seated. Your elder brother have nothing to write home about. Your mother has nothing to write home about. Your sisters have nothing to write home about. Why? There's a voice in Coven that is speaking. That time you are using to gossip, use it to address the power of your house, not to do. That time you are using to mind my business, mind neighbor. There's some of you who don't have job. In the morning, the first thing you wake up, you are looking for who to call to make gossip. You are looking for that neighbor you will do a protocol. Why? There's a voice that is crying against your children. There's a voice that said your husband, his glory cannot shine. Your children, his glory cannot shine. Your daughter will be frustrated. Your son. For 40 days, a voice was crying the city. A voice in the city. Nobody goes to work. Nobody goes to farm. Nobody goes to the bank. Nobody goes to the market. A voice had the glory of the entire village for 40 days.
40 days. A voice.
Those who were powerful, they ran away. There's some of you who are here. Stroke killed your father. Stroke killed your mother. Siblings, they die mysteriously. Will you die? Yes, you will die. If you don't silence that voice, what stop others there will stop you.
Yes, sir.
Can I get water? Let me show you this. Can I get water? Now, can you see? Nobody gave me water. Watch this. What? Give me. This is my water. Watch. This is what? Water. If you are thirsty, for those of you who buy pure water, can you steal pure water? Can you go and thief? Can you go to somebody's shop and break their shop and collect pure water? Talk to me, Tega.
No, sir.
What do?
I buy.
You buy.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, if you don't buy, you are not permitted to eat.
Yes, sir.
If you don't pray, if you don't silence that voice, you are not permitted to do what nobody could do in your house. You have to look me, leave the water alone. You carry it up. You have to. When there's a voice in your father, your sister try to travel abroad, could not travel. You have to silence the voice. When your husband, nothing is working, when he is weak, you have to silence the voice. And then preach here. When nobody gets married, without that, your sister could not marry, your brother could not marry. You have to silence the voice. When people are dying of sickness, you have to silence the voice. If you don't silence it, they will silence you. Watch. Yeah, look at this. David brother, they gave up. David said, oh, you don't want to talk to me? Okay. He went to meet Saul. When he got to where Saul is, yeah. When he got to where Saul is, yeah. When he got to where Saul is, he told Saul, he said, King, I want to fight. He said, what will be given to anyone who can fight? Yeah. If you break the repeated battle in your father's house, your business will move forward. If you break the repeated battle in your father's house, you become the hero of your family. Any glory that wants to shine, I have to silent voices.
Yes, sir.
When I checked my family, nobody was succeeding. No male child was rising. I had to silence the voice that I kept every male child silent.
Yes, sir. Silent the voice.
Stop prayer that you are tired. The answer to your question is prayer. The answer to your question is more and more prayer. Until your answer comes, you don't stop prayers. The Bible said, David sat down. He said, my mother can come out. My brothers is even scared. My siblings are scared. My village, my entire community, they cannot stand. What do I do? He ran to big Saul. When he got to where Saul is, he told Saul, I want to fight. Yeah. Look at this now. Saul said what? Look at what Saul said. Saul said, you are too small. Number 5, as I go with this. If you must stop repeated battle, you must use your mouth.
Yes, sir.
Be it man, be it woman, be it young, be it old, grumbling. thinking, murmuring, destroying people, saying wells behind people does not change your story.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Must use your mouth.
If you know where your miracle will come from, it's not a testimony.
It's not a miracle.
That's a miracle. Ah,
If you know, it's not a miracle.
what's it for?
Don't let people discourage you from your God.
Yes, sir.
Don't let disappointment, trouble, tribulations of life discourage you from your God. Don't let it stop you from going to serve God, from going to church. That they stop you. Your glory has been dim. Does not mean that you will not rise. Don't let people do what? Discourage you. If David listened to the voice of his elder brother, he wouldn't have gotten his throne as a king. He needed to fight. His father's house, they stopped him. They didn't want him to shine. After oil, they sent him back to the farm. After Samuel poured oil on his head, they sent him back to where? To the bush. With oil as a king, he went back to the farm.
My God, my God.
And David went to the house of who? When he got to Saul, he told Saul, I want to fight. I want to fight. I want to fight. Saul said, you are too small. You cannot fight.
He asked his men to carry David away from the palace. Watch this. That you don't like me does not mean what God has for me will not come to pass. That you hate me, that you gossip me, does not mean I will come and beg for you before I eat. I don't know if I'm preaching here. That you reject me, you deny me of my glory, does not mean my glory will not shine.
Teach
He
me.
told, yeah, I want to go. He told this, don't ever, if you are around discouraged people, the first level of witchcraft, if people that tell you cannot make it, it's people that discourage you from succeeding. The first level of witchcraft is when you have friends that are jealous of your life.
When David saw called his servant, he said,
Son, come, Simon, come.
he said, boys, carry this boy away from my palace. He said, King, I want to say something. Destiny was involved, glory was involved, change was involved. He said, oh King, there was a time a lion came and came to eat up my sheep. I crushed the lion, I bound his mouth. There was a time a bear came to kill my sheep. I killed the bear.
The king said, wait. This boy gets something.
Ah, he gets something.
He said, wait. He said, this boy, he gets something. For this boy to beat the lion. He said, the boy gets something. Wait till they take sweat from me. The thing don't enter my body. 101 of you that is hearing my voice, by my calling, by my oil, I prophesy what nobody could do in your family. In October, you will do it.
I was in Zimbabwe preaching 2 years ago. I was preaching the capital city in Harare, in Zimbabwe. I was preaching heavily, altar versus altar. I was preaching and preaching. So the church that you're building, I said, which year can give me $1,000 to join the building? I bought out my wallet. I bought out $1,000 and a job in the offering bowl. Yeah, and a lady came out, young girl, and she said, sir. I said, what? See, I'm giving $35,000. I said, 35, not 300. He said, no, I'm giving
35K.
not 35. He said, no. Dollars. He said, yes.
Dollars.
I said, okay. She came out. Open your hand. In Harare, Zimbabwe. And other people came out. So, right there in the church, she said she needed the account number of the church. She transferred. She said she would do the balance tomorrow morning. So, where she wanted to go. And my friend, Prophet Fares Zulu, when he was in there, he came in from Zambia. He said, he came to me, he said, Apostle, he said, this lady, her chest is flat. Are you sure she's a man or a woman? I said, I don't know. So I called her back. I said, lady, I said, come. I said, are you the one that was told in Revelation that a time shall come, a woman shall come without a breast, without back, without nothing? She started crying. I thought she would laugh. She started crying. She said, my mother died of cancer. We buried my mother last year. My father died of cancer. My elder brother died of cancer. My sister died of cancer. And they cut off their breasts. They cut off the legs of my father and their hands before they died. He said, and right now, me too, I'm diagnosed of cancer. And they said I will die in the next 2 weeks. So anywhere I go, I just do charity so that they can live. I look at her. I lifted up a bottle of water. I drank from. And I said, there's a day for every man. A prophet must send a man. Today, God sent me to you. And I lifted up a voice. Amaramoyewe. Amaramoyewe. He's a God. I lifted up the water. I drank from it. I gave her to drink. She drank. When she drank, I said, go. Cancer is free. I gave her the remaining one to go home and bathe with it. She left. The following morning, I was waiting for them to see those who came out for sacrifice, to pray for them one-on-one. She didn't come. The prophet tried to reach her because she gave the highest. You know, the woman in the Bible, the woman in the Bible, when Jesus was collecting offering, the Bible said the woman gave the highest. How did Jesus know? He was looking at what they were giving. If he was not looking, he wouldn't know. He brought out the woman. So I was worried because she gave the highest. I said they should get the woman who knows her house. They went to her house. She was not around. I was worried till evening, and news came that she's in the hospital. They entered the town. They said the water I gave to her is an evil water because I did undo in Zimbabwe. Blind saw, cripple walk, lame walk. In Liston, they've never seen such kind of power before. So everybody was labeling me like my hands were not clean. They said I was using voodoo. If you go abroad, they don't call juju, they call it voodoo. Those of you who have not traveled, you will travel this month. So they said I was using voodoo. So what is voodoo? Voodoo is juju, is igbe. So they said I was using voodoo. The thing went around the whole city. So they said the girl was sick, that the sickness became worse. It was admitted. My friend told me, my brother, it's like you have to run away or you have to book another ticket. Oh, if the girl dies, you are in serious trouble, my brother. You know, yes, not your country. I said, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High. Yeah. Until you use your mouth, nothing can change. Watch this. When watch how David collected kingship from Saul. Look at what happened. The Bible said when David got there, David told Saul, he said, I want to fight. When he got there, Saul that said, watch. Saul didn't give his garment of war to David because he wanted David to fight, or he wanted David to win the war. Saul was a wicked man. Saul was a self-claimed man. He loved to collect glory.
Yes, sir.
Look at what Saul did. So when Saul heard that David killed the lion, he knew that this small boy gets something, like I could do to get something. So he knew there was something that was working. Sit down for 2 minutes. He knew there was something that was working for who? For him. What's what happened? The Bible said Saul went inside and brought out his what? His cloth of war. Hear what happened? He brought out clothes. What did he bring out? He brought out his what? His cloth of security. He gave it to David. Now hear this. If I wear a cloth, can I have a child? If I wear a cloth that is bigger than me, I will do what? I will pull it. Is it his size? Come. Is it his size?
No, sir.
No. Watch. When David collected the clothes of Saul, he wore the jacket. It was not his size. He wore it. Yeah. He wore the robe that made you a king. That we know when the king is coming out as a warrior in the midst of his servant, there must be something that makes him royal among all of them.
Yes,
so they brought the cover that made Saul a king.
He did what? He wore it. What was David doing? David was collecting kingship from the hands of Saul. Saul did not know that he was handing over kingship. So what did he do? He collected the clothes. He collected the belt. He wore the trousers by the oil on his head as a king. So David wanted to confirm how would the throne look for him. He wanted the prophecy to come to pass. Saul wanted to collect glory, so that when David delivered Goliath, they will say it was the cloth of war or sword that made him to win. So when God was creating them, God created one Paul, one shot, because he wanted to collect all the glory to himself.
God knew that a day like that will come. Saul would want to collect glory. Saul would want to take glory from him. So what did he do? Saul wanted to give David, so that Saul knew that the cloth was not the size of David, but because he wanted to collect glory, so that everybody will shout, the cloth of Saul has killed Goliath. The cloth of Saul has killed Goliath. So when God was creating them, God made one shot. Remember, Saul was the tallest man in the city, so God will made one tall so that he can collect it. And after David wore the clothes, wore the horn, he collected the staff of sword that makes you a king. He collected it. After he wore it, he removed it. He told Saul, he said, the weapon of our weapons are not carnal. He removed it and gave it back to him. He said, hold it for me. Later I am coming to collect kingship. After the service, what nobody could enter, what they could not achieve, you will collect it. Hear this. The Bible said, and David gave back his clothes because he wanted to collect kingship. He knew that his clothes would not size him. He gave Saul back the what? Back the clothes. Yeah. I said what? Number 5. You must use what?
Your mouth.
Your what? Change my mic. I want to go. You must use your what? Your mouth. He said what? He said, use your mouth. Yeah. Before the war, Goliath had already lost the war. Check what happened. The Bible said David didn't go there. David only went to see how the throne looked like. He knew he was a king. He knew the oil was in head. So he wanted Saul to transfer it spiritually. So Saul did. He collected it. While Saul was making plans to take glory, David wanted to do what? To take back kingship spiritually. Watch this. I want to go. Watch this, everybody. When he got there, the Bible said he saw 7 stones on the ground. David did not come with stone. I will show you in the Bible. A lot of preachers say, David did what? David came with 7 stones. He didn't come with 7 stones. David picked 7 stones from the ground. His catapult was on his neck. He was a what? A sheep man. Any man who you see carries the catapult or pistol or spear, that's what they use. So he removed his catapult. Yeah. Before the catapult, David did what? David used his mouth. What did he say? He said, who is this uncircumcised what? Philistine. He didn't shoot first. He didn't do what? He didn't shoot first. Yeah. You know why many Christians die? When they recite Psalm 91. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall what? Abide. Under what? The shadow. But many of you don't recite chapter 2. That is why you die. Watch this. You see accident coming. You will hear, oh, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. It's very good. It's very sweet. Open to Psalm 91 verse 2. Quickly, let me show them. Watch this. After you are reciting, it's a very popular scripture. Everybody knows it. Watch this.
I will say of the Lord.
Yeah. Listen. I will say of the Lord. Many of you don't say. That is why you are where you are. You don't use your mouth. That is why you are where you what? You are. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide. His body say what? I will do what? I will say of the Lord. When you say of the Lord, nothing can kill you. When you say of the Lord, nothing can stop you. But when you say your name, you will die. But when you say of the Lord,
Yes, sir.
you must break the pattern in your house. You must say. The Bible said before David, the reason why the catapult could kill Goliath, let me tell you what happened. The Bible said, when David appeared, the Bible said, and Goliath said, he said, am I a dog that you come to with a catapult and a stone? Why? He has talked less of himself. So David didn't see him as Goliath again. David saw him as a dog. He killed a lion, he killed a bear. So a dog is nothing for him to kill.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey.
Your mouth has power. Your mouth can change your life. Your mouth can turn anything around.
Don't ever say I'm broke. Don't ever say I'm broke. My body cold. This not. Don't ever say it. Watch this. Job chapter 1. Job chapter 6. Verse. Open for me quickly. He said what? And Job did what? He said, and Job said, watch. Job chapter 1. Job chapter 6. Verse 1. And Job did what?
And Job said, Job chapter 9, verse 1. And Job said, Job chapter 2, verse 1. And Job said, Job chapter 19, verse 1. And Job said, Job chapter 21. And Job said, Job chapter 22,
verse 1. And Job said,
Job said.
until you say, nothing can change. Are you ready to say it now? Answer me.
Tell my hands, prophet.
I came to prophesy with the first Sunday of the month of October.